A teacher in the state of Florida, of course, is being sued for not only allegedly calling a child the N-word, but also telling the kid that black people are beneath white people. Let me read this from the complaint. The teacher told the student, I'm omitting names, that he gets mad when someone calls him the N-word, but he thinks he can say it about himself. The student asked his teacher how she would feel if someone called her a cracker, and she responded by calling him the N-word and saying, quote, "You don't have the privilege to call white people crackers because black people are beneath white people." That is the official complaint, by the way. And of course, 7 students have signed sworn statements saying, yes, this is what happened. Now, okay, these are middle school students. So, right, we got to factor in, yes, these are kids. So I don't know how much weight their testimony would carry in this particular lawsuit. But it's pretty bad for the teacher, right? And it gets even worse for the school itself. Here's this. This is according to Raw Story. The student was actually punished because he had gotten into a physical altercation with another student who used that slur, called him the N-word. According to the document, the dean contacted the student's parent, told her that her son would be suspended for 3 days, allegedly saying, quote, "Words don't hurt, and he needs to know how to handle things better." The other student in the exchange was also suspended, but no formal investigation was launched at that point. So you have a white student that allegedly called the black student the N-word. So the black student justifiably got angry, and the dean says, "You're suspended too, because you need to, words don't hurt." That word does. And if you don't believe me, try saying it out loud in public and see what happens. Because it hurts. It has a history. And if you don't understand that, then you shouldn't be working in a school at all because you're too stupid to understand basic things about really polite society, but more importantly, American history. But here's the bigger problem the teacher may have. Because if you'll recall, didn't Florida just pass legislation that actually makes it a crime to make any student feel uncomfortable about race? Now, this was actually meant to protect white people, but obviously you can't write the legislation that way because that would be hugely racist. So it's written that you can't make people feel uncomfortable about race. Well, I would say a teacher calling a student the N-word and then telling him, allegedly again, because nobody's been found guilty of anything, but then telling him that black people are beneath white people, I would say that's making somebody feel uncomfortable about race. So this teacher might actually be running afoul of Florida law, which could also cause her to lose her job forever, which, if these allegations are true, should happen. But I just have to find a little bit of irony here in the fact that Florida was so desperate to protect white students that they didn't stop to realize that this legislation is probably going to backfire on white people instead, like this possibly racist teacher that's now being held accountable for her actions. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.